A worker remains hospitalized after Friday's big Penstock rupture at the Yuba Water Agency's new Colgate Powerhouse near Dobbins. The worker was among several that had to be relocated by helicopter after the road to the powerhouse was washed out. No word on whether the worker was a Yuba Water Agency employee or was working for contractors engaged in the maintenance and testing of the Penstock. That 15-foot-high Penstock is a big pipe connected to a 5-mile-long tunnel. That tunnel brings water from the Bullard Dam to the powerhouse. The Penstock sends it rushing downhill to the powerhouse with great force, where it hits giant Pelton wheels. The Pelton wheels turn generators producing 350 megawatts at peak. Tunnel and Penstock had been offline for several months of maintenance without water in them. Testing with water was underway Friday. That blowout happened just before 3 p.m., sending a torrent of water and hillside debris downhill across the power generation plant, power substations, and into the Yuba River. That downhill velocity through that substation collapsed several towers that take power lines uphill towards Dobbins. That disrupted power to part of the Yuba County foothills and neighboring counties. More than 15,000 customers went dark. PG&E managed to reroute connections and had most of the affected customers back on grid around 9:15 p.m. As darkness fell Saturday, power was still off in much of the Yuba County town of Camptonville, areas west of there in the Pendola area north of Bullard's Bar Reservoir, and in the Sierra County community of Pike, with about 435 customers total affected. Saturday morning, Yuba Water Agency General Manager Willie Whittlesey advised, right now, we're focusing on everything we can to prevent any additional debris from entering the Yuba River and continuing to secure the site ahead of forecasted rain tomorrow. Helicopters were mapping the debris flow downstream in the river towards Englebright Reservoir. Boats have been pre-positioned on Englebright Lake in an attempt to contain man-made debris and materials from the incident ahead of the storms, the agency said in a 4:40 p.m. news release Saturday. The agency is working closely with Clean Harbors, a company that specializes in environmental mitigation in water and on land, and in coordination with the Army Corps of Engineers, which owns and operates Englebright. This is to contain debris and monitor water quality, YWA said. The agency is urging the public to stay away from the incident site and out of the Yuba River between the new Colgate Powerhouse and Englebright Lake while the crews work on containing the debris. In the meantime, work to restore access to the powerhouse is underway. The agency says geotechnical engineers have completed preliminary aerial surveys of the incident site and will continue groundwater assessments in the morning to identify safe access routes to the Penstock, the powerhouse, and the surrounding areas. Meanwhile, the road leading to the powerhouse remains washed out in several places, and that's, of course, hampering efforts to clean up the debris, assess and repair damage to the powerhouse and the substations, and eventually repair the Penstock, where water undermines supports and cause sections of the pipe to disconnect. Expect more details and what's next Sunday, Monday, and during Tuesday's 9 a.m. Yuba Water Agency Board of Directors meeting. You can watch right here on Yuba-Sutter.live social media pages. That's Facebook.com/livestreamingYS and YouTube.com/@Yuba-Sutter.live. Ted Langdell, Yuba-Sutter.live.